main event, starting with A-Pro.
Round 3, A-Pro main, lane number 1.
So you're getting everything then?
It's taping right now.
Oh, it's taping now?
Just doing the introductions.
Eric Roop in lane number 2. Right now, flying a number 3 plate. That's going to change very shortly, I understand. Riding for Haro.
You guys are going to mess it all up, you know that?
Number 3.
Came out way too soon. 2 of them. They're going to chase you for sure.
In lane number 4, the national number 1, A-Pro. For red line, that's Greg Hill.
What I do is, I usually do the whole track.
Flying a
Then,
1XB World
if
Championship.
they pause, you can shut it off to swing back. If they don't pause, just swing back. And, let them do the introduction. Usually they just keep going steady so you never turn the camera off. But keep it, if you, as a matter of fact, I sometimes do a close-up of them while they're introducing them, across. So, okay?
Sorry, is that your bag?
Huh?
Is that your bag? Oh, that's you. Where's it?
Camera's lower today.
Huh?
Camera's a lot lower today.
Is that what it is? I know there's something.
Watch the light.
Big trip over
They're strong. Third time out, Denny. The room coming out strong, but Hill squeezes the inside. He's got Ellis in the middle with the chainsaw. Texas outside as they break it from the first turn. It's going to be Greg Hill pouring it on. Second spot right now is Ellis. Texas tries to get around him on the outside while they duel it out. Slavic slides in and grabs it off with Roop making his move. They work it through the sand pit now. Out of the kitty litter they come, and it's going to be Hill followed by Slavic, and then Roop followed by Lonkarovich out of the final corner now, and working it home. It's going to be Greg Hill, Todd Slavic, Pete Lonkarovich, Eric Roop, Gary Ellis, Hens Nissen, Matt Harris, and Sean Texas in the gate photo number 802. These are the B pros. The riders are Derek Edmonds from Illinois, James Johnson out of Georgia, Steve Aglio from Florida, Jimmy Havel from New York, Corky Harrison, Tennessee boy, Eddie Simo from Wisconsin, John Anderson from California, and Timmy Koukouras from Missouri. Okay, everybody ready? Watch the light. Big payday ahead for somebody, and it looks like from the outside it's PK Turbo Koukouras doing it from turn number 1. A lot of heat coming. Hazel trying to sneak in with them. It's going to be Koukouras and Hazel, the first two into the second corner. Koukouras, Hazel 1 and 2 right now. Third spot is Rodney Johnson popping a little heavy air. Let somebody move in underneath. Simo's trapped in the back. It's going to be Koukouras cooking as he comes out of the final corner, pouring it to the finish line. Hazel gets off the cranks and sneaking through there. It looked like Rodney Johnson trying to get there, couldn't do it. Koukouras, your winner.
What's that? You got a video camera.
The pro ladies in the gate, $1,000 purse on the line for the pro girls. The riders in the gate are Tammy Williver, Tammy Maven, Kathy Shackle, Barbara Heigl, Kathy Tedesco, Jeannie Robertson, and Robin Desjardins.
Should have stayed on this shoot. I know. You don't want to see.
Watch the light.
Dig out my camera.
The girls getting out, coming out in Shackle, getting out in front, coming into turn number 1 with Bahy trying to squeeze it inside, can't get there. Oh no, we lose DJ Heigl and Robertson right in the first turn. And now Stamen Bales coming off the inside doubles, and it looks like Bahy for Columbus Schwinn is going to pop the lead away from Shackle. They go through the triples now. Down the backside it's Bahy, Shackle, and Tedesco. 1, 2, and 3 with Williver hanging in the fourth, and now DJ has moved up to fifth. They move it from the final corner now, bringing it home, and it looks like it's going to be Gabby Bahy, Kathy Shackle, Kathy Tedesco, Tammy Williver, Robin Desjardins, Barbara Heigl, Tammy Spaven, and Jenny Robertson. In the gate now, motor number 804, 10 to 12-year-old cruiser class riders. The riders are Bernard Lay out of Ohio, Gary Backer from Michigan, Shelby James from Florida, Christopher Anderson out of Florida, George Stevens from Nevada, trying to get inside. DeBacker way outside, can't get through the middle. It's Shelby James. Gary DeBacker bails out, takes out a herd with him, and it's now Shelby James all alone out in front. Chicken George Sievers has gotten through the wreckage, and he's up there in the second spot. It's Profile and CW 1 and 2. Christopher Anderson now in the third spot with Bernard Lay trying to get him from the outside. From the final corner now, coming home, it looks like it's going to be Shelby James, your winner, with Chicken George Sievers taking the second. Anderson hangs on for third, Bernard Lay, then Colby Brown.
Bob Batten, the Eagles hovering, and the Bruiser waiting for the land. They're one at the finish line.
You have Russell Ainsworth from California, David Milham, Florida, Brian Norris, Michigan, Chris O'Driscoll, California, Eric Huber, Maryland, Mike Hale, Florida, Michael Lausman, Kentucky, and Andrew Soule from Michigan.
Okay, is everybody ready? Watch the light.
Come on, Michael!
NBL Grand National 1986 style with Milham grabbing the lead out of turn number 1. It's going to be Milham cooking now as he builds it up behind him. He's got Mike Hale riding the Kona colors. It's going to be Hale bails out in the back, and it looks like sneaking by is going to be Russell Ainsworth, Brian Norris, and Andrew Soule. They work it to the fourth corner, looking at the finish line. Eagle Snacks, David Milham all alone out in front. Ainsworth in the second spot getting some heat from Soule. No, it's not going to happen. Soule takes the third, and Norris takes the fourth. Photo number 806, 14-year-old cruiser class riders now in the game. You have Kevin Moody from Florida, Shan Hatfield, Georgia, Jason Theodore, Pennsylvania, Brian Lopes from California, Parnell Haley from Texas, Robert Linford, Rhode Island, Joe Spurrier, Tennessee, and Joe Tippett from California.
Okay, is everybody ready? Watch the light.
14-year-old cruiser main event coming out from the far outside. Spurrier trying to get inside. Lopes won't let him get there. It's going to be Brian Lopes on the SE with Spurrier behind him. Lincourt now in the third spot with Hatfield and Theodore running fourth and fifth. Lincourt gets off the cranks and Hatfield slides up to third. It's still Lopes and Spurrier running 1 and 2. Down the backside out of the final corner, coming home, it looks like it's going to be SE's. Lopes taking this one in. Spurrier grabs the second, Hatfield the third. And Jason Theodore settles for the fourth. Photo number 807, 15-year-old cruiser main event in the gate. Brad Birdwell from Alabama. Florida, Barrett McManus from Indiana, Chris Backus, Washington, Bernard in Florida, Paul Preston, New Jersey, Dustin Easter, West Virginia, and Michael Russo from Florida.
Okay, is everybody ready? Watch the light.
Go, Mike!
One right out of the gate, and it's going to be Grehan and Backus side by side in the first turn. Backus can't find the cranks, and Grehan blows by. It's going to be Grehan now with Barrett McManus moving up to second. It is still Grehan, McManus, and Backus with Easter running the fourth spot. Down into the final corner they go, working it out. It is going to be Grehan looking good. Behind him, McManus, but here comes Backus on the turbos. Bringing it home, it's Grehan, Backus, McManus, Easter, and Birdwell side by side. And in the back of the pack.
You had to beat, right? 5 points. Really?
Photo number 808, 16-year-old cruiser main event. The riders in the gate are Warren Stapleton out of Maryland, Darius Brown, the Maryland rider, Todd Mitchell from Texas, Scott Brewerman, California, Matt Hayden, California, Kareem Richardson, Nevada, Aaron Carter, California, Nobody gets it real clean coming to the doubles, and everybody in first. Kareem the Dream from the outside, Matt Hayden inside. It's going to be Hayden coming out with the lead. Richardson now in the second spot, Eric Carter, then Darius Brown, then Breverman. They take it down the inside straightaway, and it's going to be tough to catch. Matt Hayden this trip around. The free agent rider got it going right now. Carter says, I'm coming after you. He works his way up to second. They move it toward the finish line, and it's going to be Hayden out in front, but here comes Carter. Carter might have staked him at the line, then Hayden, and then Richardson and Breverman, then Darius Brown.
Officially with one judge. It wouldn't be me. I'm going to catch you up about on the 17-year-old cruiser in the gate. The riders out there are David Wolf from Pennsylvania, Glenn Pawlowski from California, Donnie Heyer from Ohio, Ronnie Walker of Florida, Bob Diley, Pennsylvania, Peter Nassau, California, Jim Butler, Pennsylvania,
Okay, is everybody ready? Watch the light.
Main event coming up. Donnie Heyer trying to squeeze inside. Can't get there. Ronnie Walker holding him off. Going to the sky is Walker. He slides out. Heyer gets by. It's going to be Heyer Casano running it 1 and 2 right now. Wolf moves his way into the third spot. Donnie Heyer, Peter Casano in a duel right now. Wolf waiting for Lightning to strike out front. Bob Diley moves his way up into the fourth spot, but he's getting a little heat from Waterbury, who slides by and grabs the fourth. Out in front of the pack, Casano kicks it in. It'll be Casano, Heyer, Wolf, and then Waterbury in that order. Lot of changing going on at the finish line today.
I told you the action would be hot. It always is at a Grand. 18 to 24-year-old cruisers now. Motor number 810 in the gate. You have Kevin Hall from Texas, James Vincente from New Jersey, Doug Chica, Ohio, Stacy Scott, Illinois, Todd Corbin, Florida, Jared Justice from New Jersey, Travis McGee from Missouri, along with one of the other Missouri Outlaws, Michael Godey.
Okay, set them up, gentlemen. Okay, is everybody ready? Watch the light.
Cruiser photo number 810 out of the gate. Stacy Scott got a nose out front. Isn't enough. He makes it work in turn number 1. Slipping in behind him now. It looks like it's going to be Travis McGee. No, the Sheepdog trying to get in. It's going to be Hull sliding in and grabbing off second as they come down the inside. It's Stacy Scott followed by Kevin Hull. And then it looks like Jared Justice moves his way up to third. Out of the final corner, working it homeward bound is Funway, Stacy Scott. But here comes Justice and Hull. They're not going to get him. It's Scott, Justice, and Hull side by side.
All number 8, 11, 25 to 34-year-old cruiser main event in the gate. Jack Binkley from Ohio, Mark Newton from places unknown, Scott McMahon from West Virginia, Monty McCullen, Tennessee, Steve McLean, Virginia, James Bonnier, New York, Terry Stulo, California, and William Prince from Florida.
Set them up, gentlemen. Okay, is everybody ready? Watch the light.
11 out of the 1986 Hutch Creek Plate Grand National inside. The national number 1, Monty McClellan, can't get there. McMahon gets by him on the the outside. It's the wild man. McMahon really on it now as he cranks it out on the second turn. It'll be McMahon followed by the 04 of Derry, Stulo. It is McMahon and Stulo really in it as they work their way through the doubles on the backside. Here comes Stulo inside as McMahon's got squirrely. Went to the outside. It's now Stulo in control. McMahon coming after him. And then Monty McClellan running down the third spot. That's how they're coming home.
Sit down, relax.
1986 NBL Grand National brought to you by Hutch. Performance Machinery. When you're ready for the best, ride a Hutch. Hang on those bars. Look at your plate, and you'll have it all together. If you hurry, you might be able to catch the vendors before they close down. You can buy that item that you intended to buy all weekend and just never got a chance. Denny from Virginia. Bill Green, Florida. Richard Johnson, Illinois. Warren Neal from South Carolina. Gary Gold from Florida. John Robertson from Georgia. Mike Perry from Georgia. And George Anthill from Nevada.
Set him up. Okay, is everybody ready? Watch the light.
Go, Bill!
The 40-year-old cruiser class, Bill Green inside, trying to hold off Paul Neal. It's going to be Neal outside and Green inside as they come by, side by side. It's Green being trapped to the outside. Neal hangs tough inside, and he grabs the lead. Part of the 09 factory invasion out in front. Paul Neal with Bill Green hanging in there. Now Green gets a little heat from the back of the pack as they work her to the fourth turn. Paul Neal, Neal gets off on the crossbar. Green takes advantage of that one. He's going to bring it home. It's going to be Neal with the win. Green with the win. Neal has to settle for second.
Then it looked like it was Clayton Denny, Granddad Denny out of Virginia running down the third, and Carl Goh from Florida. Goff takes the fourth spot. It is 41 and
Go on each side.
over
Come on each side. You bring one inside and you sit
Guys, watch the
the most courageous folks on the BMX track in the game right now. 41 over.
In perspective.
Orthopedic fans. If they make them. 813, 41 and over cruiser class. The riders in the gate, Gary Martin, Alabama. Jeff Malik, Delaware. Jerry Gober, Tennessee. Chuck Kusta, Florida. Robert Thompson, South Carolina. Donald Griffin, Pennsylvania. John Rowan, Connecticut. And Art Garrett, Illinois.
Okay, is everybody ready? Watch the light.
41 and over cruiser main is gone. The national number one of Gary Martin out of Alabama. Pops, they call him, and he's got it in front. It's going to be Martin bringing it down the inside straightaway with Jeff Malik behind him. It's going to be Martin and Malik, 1 and 2. Third spot belongs to the number 74 of Chuck Kuchta. Whoa, is Gary Martin stroking now as he builds it up to about 10 bike lengths by the fourth corner. He's bringing this one well under control to the finish line. Malik still back there in the second spot. Kuchta having a little trouble getting through the rollers. Hangs on to third.
And it looks like it'll be Martin, Malik, and Kuchta. From New York, Christopher Weiss from Indiana, Jimmy Cannon, Pennsylvania, Billy Ezel, North Carolina, Matthew Hanna, Ohio, Eric Johnson, Florida, Brad Bigelow, Ohio, and William McCarthy, Massachusetts.
Set them up. Okay, is everybody ready?
Yeah.
Okay, is everybody ready? Watch the light. Watch it.
Photo number 814 is out of the gate. These are 5-year-old experts. When I was 5-year-old, I was worried about where my green crayon was, and these guys are dueling it out. 96 and 46, side by side. That's Weiss on one side and Ezel on the other. As they come out, it's going to be Weiss with the lead. Ezel in the second spot with Zach Mitchell running down the third. They are going to go Navi to Navi now, going into the final turn with Mitchell still trying to reel in the leaders. Weiss and Ezel in a battle now as they come out of the final corner. It's going to be Christopher Weiss bringing this one home if he can keep it turning. Here's Ezel at the line. It's going to be Ezel, Weiss, 1 and 2 with Mitchell taking the third.
No, you can't. You almost got to be right around in here. So we'd have the cameras out there. I don't want to get in my own video. I'm lying. Peanut, ain't it? Peanut over there? Ain't that peanut? Lane 6?
Yep.
Yeah, we're lane 6.
It is.
Look at all the ones you know. That's right.
1986 Grand National, the hottest action we've seen in a long time. It doesn't seem to calm down any because the riders are smaller. Right now, we've got the 5-year-old novices in the gate. The riders are Amanda Sullivan from Illinois, Casey Caskey from Kentucky, Noah Moore from Kentucky, Virginia, 30 Florida, Sean Childers from Kentucky, Damian Hildador from Wisconsin, and Michael Mendezes from Victoria.
But he had stronger with 5-year-olds. You watch these little guys compared to what we used to watch.
The first set of jump, and it looks like from the other side, the number 43 was Noah Moore, and he's got worked his way all the way inside. Whoa, we got him piling up in the first turn. It's going to be Moore out in front, followed by Damian. Come on, Dave! Hilgendorf, and then it looks like number 48 is Amanda Sullivan in the third spot. Whoa, the triple slows them down a bit, tightens up the action. Amanda Sullivan a little bit outside, peeking back to see where everybody is, and slides back to the fourth spot. Noah Moore bringing this one to the finish line well out in front. Looks like he's going to be the 86 Grand National winner, and I'm going to turn the mic over to Carmen Inciso.
It's moto number 816 on the name is the 6-year-old expert class. Jonathan Lee out of Florida, John Fulmer from Florida, Andrew Hanna, Ohio, Michael DeRosa, Florida, Adam Stankowski out of Pennsylvania, Terrence Stinson out of Florida, Jason Smith out of Georgia, and Adam Davies, Pennsylvania. Okay, is everybody ready? Okay, is everybody ready? Watch the light. Lead by number 08, but here comes aluminum Aaron. After Joe calls him, I call him a Muppet. It's Aaron Hinson out of Florida, national number 1, going for it again. Aaron Hinson in hot pursuit. Looks like we have number 14, Mike DeRosa. Come on, Andy! Battle hard! Side just swooped on the outside by national number 7, Jason Smith. So right now we have Hinson out front. We have DeRosa in second, and we got Smith in third as they go into the third turn. Fourth place rider trying to make a move, hangs up his bike on DeRosa, pulls DeRosa the whole way down. Right now it's Hinson, clean and green, picking it into cruise control. National number 7, Jason Smith moves into second, and Andrew Hanna moves into third. Fourth place rider is going to cruise on down the line. It's the 7-year-old Maine expert, Maine. Number 817. On the gate, we have Nick Bungard out of Oregon. Tyler Hard out of Pennsylvania.
I was going to give you film, he disappeared.
Jeremy Everidge out of North Carolina. Philip McGuire out of California.
Mike Freeman. Did he? In cruising?
Won the main.
How about in class?
He
got 3 still.
And Scott Miller.
He didn't make any class.
Bill won.
Yeah, I watched.
You got number 1? Yeah, I'm glad Stacy Scott won my class.
Did Bill get number 1?
Yeah.
Okay, is everybody ready?
I'm glad Stacy won.
Your camera's in.
Come on, Michael!
Yeah, I can't.
Fight rider, national number 1. for it again. It's his teammate.
Get in there, buddy.
Number 46, Brumgart out of Oregon. It's going to be Master.
Come on, Come on, buddy.
Brumgart in second. Not for long, Brumgart makes the move, takes over the lead. It's going to be Brumgart and Brandt, 1 and 2. Third place rider got some heat, put on a Chippendale rider coming on strong in the back end of him. We'll pick up the numbers coming out of the last turn. Number 15's riding in third, that's McGuire, and the Chippendale rider, number 8, got to be Mike Hughes in fourth place. As they cross the finish line, it's going to be Brumgart, Brandt, McGuire, and Hughes, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alabama, Bridget Wesley Clark.
Is that? No. It's automatic?
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, no. It's just, I don't know. Don't worry.
Kelly Payne out of North Carolina. Cash Carter out of Florida. Brian Bruss out of Wisconsin. And
I'll wipe my legs off.
out of Texas. Okay, is everybody ready? Watch the light. Running the center line, had the whole shot. Can't find the pedals though. Looks like number 10B, or that's Al Bodeker out of Texas, will take it on. Coming out of the first turn is number 70B, that's Bodeker out of Texas with the lead. Number 67, Wesley Clark, is in hot pursuit. It's Bodeker and Clark, 1 and 2. Number 52 riding a hot third, that's Kelly Payne out of North Carolina. Payne's riding there hot. Looks like we got Brian Bruce out of Wisconsin riding a fourth place slot right now. Al Bodeker clean and green from bell to bell so far. Coming out of the last turn up the final straightaway. Bodeker leading the pack. Second place is where the race is though. It's still Wesley Clark and still Kelly Payne and Brian Bruss in fourth with Al Bodeker bringing home the gold for today. Motor number 819 is the 8-year-old experts, and on the gate we have Anthony Reyes out of California, Sam Blunt out of Florida, Wayne Duck out of California, Donnie Gusto out of Florida, Pat Foster out of California, Rich Husband, here's a switch, out of Washington, Joey Barnes out of New Jersey, and Alberto Lopez out of Puerto Rico. International conflict on the line. Okay, is everybody ready? Watch the light. Number 11, Wayne Duck out of California, pulls it off. No, that's Foster. Sorry about that. That's not Foster. We got 2 11s coming at you there, finish line. Right now, Foster's out front. Number 23, right here. Second. Nice move by national number 1, Richie Husband in the second turn, brings over second. Looks like number 23, Anthony Reyes. Whoa! Bad move by Rich Husband over the jump. Gives up the move. Looks like Joey Barnes taking over second. It's going to be Foster and Barnes, 1 and 2. Number 23, Anthony Reyes riding in third. And national number 8, Alberto Lopez brings home a fourth. Motor number 820. 8-2.
Bill's got bag camera.
Jonathan Brewer, broke out of Tennessee. Lucas Mallory out of Kentucky, along with Bill Hawley. Ohio brings you Rod Peck. Georgia brings you Michael Amos. And Pennsylvania brings you Jeremy Good and Jeremy Green. Okay, is everybody ready?
Hey, what happened to the top of the center?
Come on, Corey! And that thing, because your eyes are not
Okay, is everybody ready?
move the camera in your eye, and you know it's your
Watch
eyes.
the light.
Come on, Corey!
Holy Murgatroyd, Batman, they all got the whole shot. Number 54G comes out with the lead. That got to be Jeremy Good, Richie's brother. Is Jeremy Good out of Pennsylvania leading the pack. Number 19 in hot pursuit, Corey Dobbs in second.
Come on, Corey!
Dobbs 1 and 2. Rod Peck's in third place coming out of the second turn. Number 95 picking it up. Going to be Jonathan Brewer. He's in fourth place and he's out of Tennessee. We got 2 Tennessee riders in the top 4. Is Jeremy Good, Corey Dobbs, Rod Peck, And Jonathan Boer, the leader, all by himself. Drop shot. We got us a new leader being Corey Dobbs. Number 95 takes over second. That's going to be Jonathan Boer. Rod Peck got to be in there someplace. And fourth place couldn't pick up the number, but goes to show you, folks, in BMX, it ain't over till a fat lady sings the song. Medal number 821, 9-year-old experts. Casey Johnson, Joey Yellen out of California. Paul Piatkowski out of Florida, along with Justin Kurtz. Franco Gagri out of Ohio. Wes Sear out of Indiana. Mark Tarantilla out of Ohio, or Totelia. And Sean Bone out of Ohio. Your race starter.
Relax, guys. Relax. You're going to let it out.
He's trying to protect that number one plate.
Okay, is everybody ready? Watch the light.
Number 10 national rider, Wes Sear. He's going for the gold. It's Wes Sear as they go into the first turn. Number 9 in hot pursuit. That's Sean Bone. Number 28's coming on strong. Casey Johnson in third. Everything can change like it just did because Paul Piatkowski took over that second place slot. It's going to be Piatkowski and Casey in. No, Piatkowski in second and Sean Bone in third. Casey pulls back to a fourth. It's Wes Sear leading the pack, clean and green. Here comes Piatkowski trying to make the move. It's going to be a sprint. It's going to be Sear and Piatkowski, 1 and 2. Third place rider, Sean Bone and Casey Johnson in 4. Number 822, 9-year-old officer. On the gate, Philip Britting out of Michigan. Jake Wyden out of Virginia. Russell Vaughn out of Alabama. James Gottman out of Michigan. Rod Hunter out of Tennessee. Chris Sweetheart out of Kentucky. Joshua Fraser out of Ohio. And Jeff Hendrick out of Michigan. Go ahead, baby.
Okay, is everybody ready? Watch the light.
Coming off the gate with outside lane number 32F, cleaning their clock out of the gate, Joshua Fraser. Josh Fraser sets up on the outside. He's going to be clean. Number 74 in hot pursuit. Jeff Hendrick is second. It's Fraser and Hendrick 1 and 2 with number 38 riding a close bird, Russell Vaughn. It's going to be Fraser, Hendrick, and Vaughn 1, 2, and 3. Fourth place is all over the place. Looks like we got us a race in that fourth place slot coming out of the third turn. We'll pick up a number. Right now, we got Fraser, Hendrick, number 49, Veltman's in third, and number 38, Vaughn, rides a tight fourth. And that's how they crossed the line. Moto number 323, 823, 10-year-old expert. Main event, Ryan Moore out of Massachusetts. Jason Donnell, Ryan Krupe, and N.E. Lee out of California. Eric Sutko out of Alabama. Matthew McCullough out of Michigan. And Matt Smith out of the Buckeyes. Garrett Payne comes to you from Nevada.
Okay, is everybody ready? Watch the light.
CW riders coming at you. That's Jason Darnell. And coming on the third, number 22 in second, In-Hee Lee. There's Darnell and Lee. Krupe. We got us 3 California riders out front. Here comes Matt McCullough. He's in that fourth place slot trying to make it better. We got Donald. We got Lee. We got Krupe. Krupe making a move. McCullough's all over the place. CW changes slots. No, it's still going to be Donald, Lee, Krupe, and McCullough. 1, 2, 3, 4 as they cross the finish line. Moto number 824 is the 10-year-old novices lined up.
I got 60.
Wisconsin. Jason Payne, North Carolina. Derek Shockley, Ohio. Christopher Dumas, South Carolina. Travis Grady out of Tennessee. Robert Bates out of the Bluegrass State. Ben Jolly, South Carolina. And Jeremy Adams.
Then I'm ready to race 18. You got turn?
Okay, is everybody ready? Watch the light.
Here's by lane number 25, leading him off. Jeremy Atkins has the whole shot. So far going into third, number 1. That's how it is, but not for long. Number 53 takes it over. That got to be Derek Shockley. Is Shockley and number 43. 40 is Robert Bates in second. We got Shockley and Bates. Third place is the race. I think we got Travis Grady hanging around third right now. It's going to be Shockley out front, Bates and Grady, 1, 2, and 3. Right now, as they cross the finish line, it's Atkins, Shockley, and Bates, 1, 2, and 3. By number 825, it's 11-year-old experts. From Ohio, Jeff Dillon, Gary DeBacker out of Michigan, Carl Burrows out of Florida, Mike Luna, California, Josh Ralph out of Minnesota, Mitch Watkins out of Maryland, Craig Russell out of New Jersey, and Jim Embry out of Indiana.
Go, Gary!
Okay, is everybody ready? Watch the light.
Yeah, crawl!
Did he get a good start? Trying to make the move early, and he does. It's the backer off front with Carl Burrows is second. We got the backer leading the pack. Burrows in off pursuit. National number 2, Mitch Watkins is in that third place slot. So we got the backer, Burrows, Watkins, 1, 2, 3, follow the leader. Here comes Burrows trying to make a move on the backer. Can he do it? Mike Luna trying to make a move on Watkins. Luna's hanging around that fourth place slot, and he don't like it that low. Coming out of the last turn, it's going to be the backer out front. Burrows, Watkins, Luna, 1, 2, 3. Here comes Luna, getting some company on the outside. Who's Jeff? Looks like, no, it wasn't Jeff Dillon. Luna holds him off for that fourth place slot. Photo number 826, 11-year-old novices. From Tennessee, we have Craig Parr, Brian Gray out of Kentucky, Craig Palmer out of Ohio, Mike Cochran out of Pennsylvania, Dennis Radowinski out of Illinois, Brian Poiter out of Ohio, Shane Russellberg out of Kentucky, and Rodney Risky out of Michigan.
Let him out. Okay, is everybody ready? Okay, is everybody ready? Watch the light.
Good start, they're all on the dirt early enough. Number 46 got the early move. Let's see if he holds it. That's Brian Gray out of Kentucky. Brian Gray had it, and he loses it going through the first turn. Number 78 takes it over. Is Craig Parr.
Come on, Craig, stay in it!
Number 87 hanging around second place. That's Craig Palmer. So we got Parr and Palmer, 1 and 2. We got 272s in the Slotos finish line. 272s coming at you. It's Craig Parr with the lead. Number 16C, Cochrane, has a second place slot right now, and Palmer is in third as they cross the finish line. Number 27, 700 girls. From Kentucky, we have Debbie Parker, Jill Schnackenhorst out of Iowa, Kimberly Martin out of Connecticut, Casey Jackson out of Georgia, Marissa Rickards out of Pennsylvania, April Burke out of Ohio, Kelly O'Neill out of Indiana.
See that? You can't tell, can you? Peanut was one of them that crashed.
Yeah, I saw. I did see. She's okay though.
Yeah.
Watch the light.
Number 14 has the real hole shot. That's Kimberly Martin. We got Martin on the inside. Daddy's girl, and that got to be Melissa Rickards. Looks like she has second locked in there. It's going to be Martin and Rickards, 1 and 2 as they go into that second turn. Rickards sits up on the inside. I don't think she can pull it off. Michelle LaMoran's hanging around that third place slot right now. It's going to be Martin and Rickards, 1 and 2. LaMoran's in third. Casey Jackson, I believe, has that fourth place shot lined up. So coming across the last turn up the final straightaway, we have Martin, Rickards, LaMoran, and Casey Jackson. Number 828, 8-year-old girls on the gate. Monica Kelly, Florida. John Stickle, New Jersey. Christy DeWitt out of Ohio. Tina Hanley, Indiana. Brittany Ruff, Minnesota. Cindy Ainsworth, California. Jamie McLeod out of Ohio. And Kimberly Wallach out of Massachusetts.
Okay, everybody ready? Watch the light.
Because they're figuring it's Cindy Ainsworth is the hottest of them all. It's Wainsworth out front. Brittany Ralph in pursuit. It's Ainsworth and Ralph 1 and 2 as they come over the second turn. So it's going to be Ainsworth, Ralph, and Kelly 1, 2, and 3. We have Ainsworth, national number 1. Ralph in second place. Kelly's in third. Fourth place rider hanging way back here out of New Jersey. Got to be Don Stickle riding for MD. As they come out of the last turn, is still Cindy Ainsworth, bell to bell. Brittany Ralph still giving chase. Don Stickle out of New Jersey hanging around that fourth place slot, and Monica Kelly out of Florida riding third. Moto number 829 is the 9-year-old girls. Kelly Smith out of Alabama. Kelly Silverway out of New York.
Has it been busy up there?
Donna Irwin out of
It was, and right now it isn't. Everybody's watching the main stand.
Tracy Richards out of Pennsylvania. Tamara Galez out of Michigan. Tanya Walker out of Florida.
Sandy, did you see Nicole wave?
Yes, I did.
Isn't that funny?
Coming down the first straightaway, so it opens it up for number 89, which is Tanya Walker as the lead. It's Walker and Mobley, 1 and 2 as they go out of the turn. Mobley gets a movement on him real quick. She's coming on strong. It's going to be Walker holding on to the lead, staying out of trouble. We got 3 girls in second place right now. Columbus Schwinrider looks like she's going to make it out of there. That could be Tamara Abdalez. We'll check it out. Number 3 is Kelly Smith. So we got Walker, Smith, and Velez, 1, 2, and 3 as they cross the finish line. Nice racing girls. Out of Missouri, Shannon Huckabee, Heather Strickland out of Alabama, Penny Shippen out of New Jersey, Kelly Merriman out of Ohio, Jessica Smith out of Illinois, Michelle Gibson out of California, Jamie Bartoli, and Michelle Kern. Michelle Gibson is second. It's Kearns and Gibson, 1 and 2 as they come around right past the starting the announcing tower. It's Kearns, Gibson, 1 and 2. National number 1, Kelly Merriman hanging around a third place slot, but she got a lot of company. Looks like we have a Bartoli hanging around there. We'll check it out. Coming up the final straightaway is Kearns and Gibson downloaded out for the lead. Kearns kicks it into hyperdrive. It's going to be Kearns and Gibson with Merriman and Bartoli in fourth place. I'm going to turn this over to my old buddy George.
On the gate now is Moto 8.
Hey, get that off the truck.
11-year-old girls. Out of Illinois, Kimberly Keisha.
Where'd Billy go?
From Michigan, Melanie Klein. Kentucky rider Shauna Super. Out of Ohio, Bobby McLean.
Hey, don't leave.
Florida, Shannon Fowler.
I'm
Out of
walking right
Michigan,
out.
Nina Zegda. Out of Ohio, Angie Lyle. And from Massachusetts, Diane Spaghetti.
Set 'em up, Randy. Okay, is everybody ready? Watch the light.
He's down in the 11-31 girls down the first straightaway, national number 1. Melanie Klein showing you how she got that number 1 place. That's little Melanie Klein. Not so little anymore, growing up every year. The second spot is Kimberly Keisha. It's Klein with a big space then going back to Keisha. Third place rider now is a 05 Spaghetti. Cyclecraft in the fourth spot is Lyle, Angie Lyle. As they come out of the back part of the track, Melanie Klein with the number 1 plate going to take the number 1 here, Maine for the 11-year-old girls. Second spot then going to Keisha, Kimberly Keisha. 05 Diane Spaghetti in the third spot, followed by Angie Lyle.
On the gate, moto 832, 12-year-old girls. From Massachusetts, Valerie Paulette. From Georgia, Christy Manning. Out of Florida, Jessica Towles. Indiana, Angela Chandler. From Florida, Angela Thornburg. Also from Florida, Nicole Buffett. From Indiana, Alana Hancock. And out of Illinois, Melissa Fred.
Set 'em up, Randy. Okay, is everybody ready? Watch the light.
First cyclecraft right out of the middle was Jessica Towles. Towles going in for cyclecraft. Not far behind is Thornburg on the stud machine. It's Towles, Thornburg 1 and 2, followed by Chandler in the third spot. Jessica Towles up in the front of this one. Thornburg out of Florida in the second spot. Chandler is slipping a pedal, sitting down on the bike, trying to get things back under control as they come out of the back section of the track. It is still Jessica Towles. No, Thornburg goes down. It's Towles. New second rider is Christy Manning. In the third spot now is Alana Hancock out of Indiana. Well, she's got some competition on the fourth spot. Look like maybe a WP rider.
Moto 833. These are 13-year-old girls. From Ohio, Jennifer Hembury. From New Jersey, Lori Festus. From Michigan, Wendy Winter. Out of Arizona, Tiffany Kellner. New Jersey rider Dawn Hagedorn. Out of Tennessee, Carol Sullivan. California, Chrissy Piper. And from Canada, Christina Bonbled.
Set 'em up, Randy. Okay, is everybody ready? Watch the light.
It's down in moto 833. It's Wendy Sue Winter. Wendy Sue Winter running a profile as she leads the pack around the first turn. Second spot belongs to aerodynamically stable Tiffany Kellner. It is Winter, Kellner, Hagedorn, Carol Sullivan for Coastal right next to Hagedorn as they go over the triple step-ups. But into the back section of the track, it is Wendy Sue Winter for profile as she extends that lead. Second still could be up for grabs. It looks like it's still going to be 5. Kellner, Sullivan in third, and Dawn Hagedorn on the fourth spot.
14-year-old girls on the gate, moto 834. Out of Pennsylvania, Jennifer Wardle. Out of Florida, Julie Green. From Pennsylvania, Laura Lieber. Indiana rider Stacy Looper. From New Jersey, Carl Pearson. New York, Crystal Nelly. Out of Ohio, Michelle D. And from California, Melissa Vogel.
Come on, boy. Okay, is everybody ready? Okay, is everybody ready? Okay, everybody down. Let's start over. Come on up. Okay, is everybody ready? Okay, is everybody ready? Watch the light.
third turn. Looper, Vogely, I was corrected. It's Vogely in the second spot. Looper, Vogely, followed by Pearson in the third spot. No, Green, Julie Green in the third spot. That's Pearson in the fourth spot. But right out of the gate came Stacy Looper. We got a couple of them down over the triples. Out of the back track for Hardee's, it is Stacy Looper. Oh, it's all over in the back track. Green goes down, but it's Looper up in front. Vogely, 15, is going to have to crank to keep it. Pearson, yeah, she's got it. And then
I talked to her and I told her she's going to come to the office. So, okay, good deal. All right? Okay.
Moto 820, Dobbs report to the finish line. Dobbs on Moto 820.
Yeah. Told you that. It's on.
8:35 on the gate. These are 15-year-old girls. Leslie Carter out of Florida. From Illinois, Ginger Ballard. New Jersey rider Julie Laurie. Pennsylvania, Tammy Granger. Out of New Jersey, Jamie Zerlak. Out of Georgia, Amy Moore. From Florida, Deanne Johnson. And from Ohio, Nikki Danishek.
Okay, is everybody ready? Watch the light.
here's another 15-year-old girl from lane number 1, spinning and rubbing the tires. That was Carter, but she's back in third right now. Out of the first turn, we've got two of them with the momentum rolling. That is Laurie. Laurie on the inside. Nikki Danishek for DK took the lead over. It is Danishek, Laurie, and Carter, 1, 2, 3, as they head up the triples. Heading to the back section of the track, these 15-year-old girls shooting for the number 1 spot in the NBL Grand Nationals, brought to you by Hutch and Crit Plate. It's Danishek, Laurie, and Carter, 1, 2, 3.
Year-old girls on the gate now. This is model number 836 from Connecticut, Ronnie Caruso.
Hi.
Out of California, Karina Casaldi. Massachusetts, Heather Paghetti. From Michigan, Deanna Edwards. Pennsylvania rider Karen Clymer. From New York, Dawn McLeod. From Florida, Bonnie Hudlin. Another Florida rider, Kimberly Grower.
Mark Kaminsky, your writers a story table. Mark Kaminsky to the score.
Like Brad had the swoop move made and back to time. It was over.
Rider national number 1, Deanna Edwards. On the front of this photo is Deanna Edwards for GT. We lose a couple in the first turn, but it's Deanna Edwards, Salty. We got 8X, and 8 is Crusoe, and then Salty. It's Deanna Edwards, Crusoe, Salty, and then 13 is Clymer in the 4th spot as these girls get all stretched out single file. GT rider Deanna Edwards, comfortable lead out of the back section, the back turn. Edwards kind of cooling out to the finish line, taking this one in for the win. On the gate, we have Pro Award.
Come out. Oh, no.
Somebody, you know what I think happened? I think somebody
We
sabotaged my tape.
Tommy Bracken.
Remember I had it at that tower?
From California.
I was taping
Another-
it.
Well,
Those guys, whoever that network was, they didn't
California.
want me out there with it. But
Tommy
I stayed,
Bracken.
and I left it there the whole day. Anyhow, because it was busted, my bottom was a board. Inside it's cracked, my tape's all boogered up. The whole
Mike
thing.
Miranda, Todd Blazer, and then from Iowa, Hans Nissen, and Connecticut, Utah. Now listen, Utah. All right. Mike Olson.
Put them up, ladies. Okay, is everybody ready? Watch the light.
Run out by Nissen, but as they shoot out of the gate, it's number 3, Lonkarovich. Woo! We're losing them all over the first turn. It's Lonkarovich, followed by Slavic, third spot right now is Bracken, Lonkarevich, Slavik, Brackens, followed by number 92, Nissen, who slipped up his gate start. Paulson, who was recently moved to Connecticut from Utah. As they come out of the back turn, it is still Lonkarevich, Slavik, I guess, and, oh, Bracken's sitting down looking back. Anyways, Lonkarevich taking this one in for the win. 12-year-old experts on the gate, 8:38 from California, Chad Henderson.
Excuse me.
From
I can use
Florida,
my
Shelby
chair for a while?
James.
Sure, I didn't know it was yours.
Florida rider Colby Brown.
Only time I get to
From
sit down.
California, Danny Nelson. Another California rider, Justin Green. From Pennsylvania, Wade Porter. Nevada rider, George Sievers. And from Pennsylvania, Chase Ditchett.
We've lost a 3-year-old child. His name is Paul Preston. He's wearing a light blue Mickey Mouse shirt with "We Don't Belong Here."
Okay, is everybody ready?
Yeah, all you guys down there at the infield.
Watch the light.
8:38 is Shelby James, Chicken George side by side down the first straightaway, but for profile, Shelby James, Chicken George dropping back. That's now Ditchett in the second spot. Running into fourth is Nelson for GT. To take him out of the second turn, Shelby James, Ditchett, Chicken George, Nelson, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the fifth spot. That's Justin Green. Wow, it's heading the same way into the $100 jumps. It is still for profile, Shelby James. Second spot, Chase Ditchett. Chicken George Sievers for CW in the third spot. GT is going to have to crank Danny Nelson to the finish line. He's got it.
You're not going to get back.
He's damn right.
I hope you like it.
It's going to Tennessee.
They won't ride NBL again, so just
Hey,
keep
we'll
it.
go ABA.
Well, you'll have to go to Oklahoma. They don't want you.
New Jersey, Santa Fe, Michigan rider Philip Bartow, Pennsylvania, Brendan Casey, Connecticut, Brian Martin, out of New Jersey, Joey Boliker, Tennessee rider Josh Knox, out of Kentucky, Joe Hall, and another Tennessee rider, David Patusi.
Put 'em up, Roger. Okay, is everybody ready? Watch the light.
Well, zigzag back and forth. We got ADB, Philip Bartow, Michigan rider. It's Bartow. We got one that didn't want to take the jumps. Out of the turn, it's Bartow. Underside of him was 34 Patusik, but it's still Bartow. Patusik in the GT jersey on the inside. Looks like we got 16C Casey in third. Bartow, Patusik, Casey, and then Josh Knox, Tennessee rider, in the fourth spot. These are 12-year-old novices. Out of the back turn is still Bartow. Casey moving up, making his move. It's Bartow. He's going to have some competition now. He pedals it out. Bartow will take it in. 13-year-old experts. Moto 840. From Kentucky, Michael Osmond. From Florida, David Milhouse. California rider, Robert Zanow. From Michigan, Kevin Feely. What do we think? Feely. Texas, John First. California, Chris Frisco. From Michigan, Brian Norris.
Cool.
California rider, Jason Vegas.
Put 'em up, Roger. Okay, is everybody ready? Watch the light.
He's down in his 40s. The Eagles snagged number 15, David Milhouse. In the front of this photo is Milhouse, followed by 19. He's a couple Norris. It's Milhouse, Norris, stud rider, strong down to second. That's Purse moving up. Milhouse, Purse. Third place right now is Lausman from Kentucky. He's in the third spot right now. Milhelm, David Milhelm for Eagle Snacks coming out of that back turn. First in the second spot, Lausman third. Third spot is 10, Zanow, Robert Zanow on the hutch, and that's the way they'll finish the top four. 13-year-old novice, moto 841 from Alabama. Ron Didcott. Out of Kentucky, Doug Mayer. Texas rider Brian Hendricks. From Georgia, two riders, Jack Garrett and Chris Collins.
Alabama riders Shane Dunn and Matt Willis.
Yeah.
And one more Kentucky rider, Richard Lapp.
Grand National anthem. I listen to it. That's cool, isn't it? Would you like a drink?
8:41 to keep down on him. Here they come from the inside. 12W, Matt Willis. Willis leading this pack of 13-year-old novices high into the turn, but on the underside of him was Collins. It's Willis, Collins, and Dunn. 1, 2, 3. Out of the second turn, still Willis, still Collins. Dunn's got some competition in there out of Doug Mayer, I believe that is. These are 13-year-old novice riders. Matt Willis running that 12W race bike out of the back turn. Competition coming from Chris Collins. But who's the dude on the outside? Who is that? Dunn. Dunn snaked them all on the back straightaway, sat on the back of the pack, and came from behind to the pride of Alabama.
Sun never sets at my house. Know why? Know why? I turn lights on. But, well, it's like the sun, isn't it? Then I'm gonna play it. Right?
Well, 842 is on the hill. These are the 14-year-old experts. From Pennsylvania,
We'll be Jacksonville National.
Jason Theodore.
I'll be there. Know why?
Out of Ohio,
Colder on my way.
Steve Smith.
If I go down there, I'm just going
Rhode Island rider, Robert Lincourt. From Iowa, Luan Cunningham.
the one.
From Ohio,
Yeah, wager.
Todd Lyons.
The one.
From California, Sam Delano. From Nevada, John Bartlett. And from California, Robert Swick.
Bet, just a bet. I'd like it.
Okay, is everybody ready? Watch the lights.
Expert Swick out of California. Lyons is sitting on a forward here. He's got to move up. It's Swick. Lyons in the second spot. That's Swick up in front. Lyons. Swick Cunningham and Smith in the third spot. Lyons is in fourth. Well, they both had orange pants. That's what I get for looking at them. Teammates, as they come out of the back turn, that is Luan Cunningham from Iowa, Swick, Smith, and Lyons. Lyons cranking, but we'll have to settle for a fourth.
Sounds like the vultures are screaming at the finish line.
Graham Richardson's a little out there.
14-year-old novice riders. This is moto number 843. The parents of Paul Preston, that little 3-year-old that we lost, he is now in the scorer's tent. So if the parents want to go over and pick up their son, he's at the scorer's tent right now. And thank you everybody for looking out for him.
Hey, Tim!
These are 14-year-old novice riders on the gate. The moto number is 843. From Georgia, we have Perry Flatman. Out of Kentucky, Brian Stuhl.
Yeah, let's.
Tennessee rider, Greg Baker.
Good bet.
From Michigan, Kevin Hickey.
Hardings? Yeah. Oh, I think
Out of
oh, man.
Wisconsin,
All right, I'll take,
Joey Robinson. Tennessee rider, Brian Warren.
8 cents.
Out of Kentucky, David Tahn. And from California, David Page.
Yeah, Chris. I see it.
Let them up, ready?
That really is good. It's a good bet. It's a good gambling bet.
Okay, everybody ready? Watch the lights.
Let's see what
Year-old novice rider, 72 beat them out first is Payne. Payne doing it down the first straightaway. Hardy's rider on the underside is 59 Robinson, but it's Payne, Robinson 1 and 2, Flatman in the third spot as they come out of the second turn at the Grand Nationals. Hutch and Critplate. That's 72 in the front of this. David Payne from California. We lose the number 3 rider, Flatman. He goes down into the back section of the track. That is still David Payne. Robinson in the second spot. 90 is in third. That's Kevin Hickey. And 86 on the fourth spot, David Tunn from Kentucky. And now it's with great pleasure I turn this over to Lenny for Fran Baticki.
844, 15-year-old expert man Hutch Critplate, NBL Grand National, Honolulu, Kerry Knight from Iowa, Ronnie Rio, the Californian, Greg Reynolds from Illinois, John Hamlin, the Texas rider, Gary Sills from Florida, Robert McPherson, the other Californian, Brad Birdwell from Alabama, and Chris Beckett from Seattle, Washington.
Go back. Yeah, we're back. Go back. Change it. Well, I'll take 2 bets then. More money. I'll lose one.
Okay, is everybody ready? Watch the light.
Birdwell on the outside. Birdwell and back is going at it. Last year's national champion, the only spot for Johnny Rancher Murray. Brad Birdwell, Ronnie, blame it on Real, the Colorado rider now in second. Birdwell, Real, Hamilton, Reynolds, and McPherson coming out on the second turn. Brad in front of the triples. Birdwell and Hamilton get past Real. Birdwell now sticking around in the back corner of the only Rancher Murray rider. Turning it towards home. He's been saving the best for last. It's Brad Birdwell, the 15 expert in front from Hamilton, coming hard for free agent. Birdwell, Hamilton, Rio, Reynolds, and McPherson. 8:45. 15-year-old Roberts main event. Brad Merrill from Ohio. Steve Fink from Pennsylvania. Mike Ford from Maryland. Corey Llewellyn from Wisconsin. Tim Kickslider from Ohio. On board, Kentucky. Tad Zanelli from New Jersey. And Mike Goodall from Kentucky.
All my riders. Okay, is everybody ready? Watch the light.
84B coming in front, Mike Ford. Have you driven a Ford lately, Eric? Into the turn. He's got somebody coming on the inside of him. 33, 37, 36. That's who it is. Mikey Duval, Kentucky rider in front of Ford. Duval and Ford now on out of the turn. 30s behind him. That's Corey Llewellyn into the back section. It's still Duval in front. The Kentucky rider bounces in the back there. Ford behind him. Ford in second, Duval in front, Llewellyn back there in the 3 spot. Coming towards home, 15 novice main event. Ford putting on a charge right at the line. It could have been Duval or Ford. 8:46 now.
16-year-old expert man event from Texas. Where else would Tex Mitchell be from? Next to him, Eric Carter from California. Scott Beverman, the Californian. Ribboleth from California. Danny Milry time from California. Kid Callahan, the California. Chris Kennedy from Louisiana, and Matt Hayden, the California.
Hold up, riders. Okay, is everybody ready? Watch the light.
Outside is Carter and Revlett. Tex pushing it hard right on in there. Whoa, yeah, Todd getting that sideways style. Carter and Mitchell now. Everybody else is down. It's a 2-rider Grand National main event. Todd Mitchell in front, stretching it out from Houston, Texas. Eric Carter, Los Angeles rider. Here comes Carter on the Hutch fight. It's Cyclecraft and Hutch. Hutch and Cyclecraft. Hutch taking it over from the Cyclecraft rider as they push him into the back turn. Hutch is Eric Carter in front of Cyclecraft. Tex Mitchell ain't over yet. It's Carter, Mitchell, 1 and 2 with Callahan, distant third. Carter wins it for Hutch. Cyclecraft's Mitchell and 09's Callahan with Hayden, Ribblett, and Kennedy finishing up. Kevin Bell from New Jersey. Todd Dane, the Canadian. Wesley Elton from Florida. Tom Perkins, New Jersey. Jeff Russell from Maryland. Matt Sagerman from Tennessee. Frank Johnson, North Carolina. And Robert Farley.
Remember we talked to you about borrowing the tape? You can send it there. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, is everybody ready? Watch the light.
Heading towards the first jump. 40, 040 in front. That's Kevin DeBello. DeBello's got company on the inside from the wagon. Magnum Force rider number 89. That's Wesley Helton from Florida. Helton and Dean, the Canadian now. Up and down Continental Racing. It's Helton, Dean, the 04 of DeVello in third. The 16 novices up the triple jump. DeVello back in the 3 spot. Dean in second. The Magnum Force guy in front is Helton. Big West turning it on towards the scores. Helton in front of Dean, in front of DeVello. Todd in second. Wesley first. That's the way it's going to be. Big West for the win. 8:48, 17-year-old.
We're just going to get our.
Mike King of California.
Still, it's on. Just leave it on for the introduction. Yeah, I'll just actually, there's going to be about 6 tapes. I'll give you a call.
Okay, everybody ready? Watch the light.
Kenny Ackloff and Greg going on the first up. Here comes King now. King and Kenny Ackloff side by side through the turn. Greg now sticking it in there. The Harrow rider, national champion Mike King in front. He's got Greg Walker, Waterbury, and Pavlovsky turning it on down the midsection of the track. Harrow's Mikey King up the triples with Mr. Bill Greg 747 and into the turn. It's King, Riggs, Walker, Puglin back there on the cyclocraft. As I turn it towards home, it's going to be King in there all the way for Harrow. Griggs on the red line, Walker for Eagle Tex, and Puglin for cyclocraft. 17-year-old David Schruder from Michigan. Gregorio Lazarabal from California. Norman Fisk from New York. Mr. Getz from New York. Billy Yates, the Florida rider.
Big kid. He's all right. 44 L's, He looks tough, but he's...
Okay, everybody ready?
My guy is Grand National starting out. Wait a minute, Larsville from like Redmond Concepts putting it in the first down. Look at the guy in second. It's Tucan saying Tucan in second. You better slow down. Larsville, Tucan cruising around. Got a Florida rider. I guess that's Yates, the 22. Yates in second. Tucan, Larsville up towards the front as they crank around through there over the $100 jumps. Larsville still in front out of California. Michigan's Tutan behind him. Larsville, Tutan, Yates, Harkowitz now back there. It's going to be Gregorio Larsville and David Tutan, 1 and 2 with Yates and Harkowitz.
Todd don't have a good game. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. Todd! Well, Todd's my man, but you had his pick. That's your pick.
Okay, everybody ready? Watch the light.
Go, Todd!
Chuck Chico drag racing to the first turn. The Hutch rider in front of Chico. The Hardy's got a little slippery sliding. Townsend coming out with it. Big Charlie, the world champion on a Hutch bike this week. It's Townsend leading Hall, leading Chico, leading Newberry. As they come down the track, Charlie up the triple jump. The Fleeing Korean, the San Jose Earthquake ahead of the Sheepdog. Out of Texas, the GT rider chasing the Hutch rider Townsend. It's Townsend in front. Hall, Chico, the Hardy's guy in third. It's going to be Charlie, Kevin, and Doug. Townsend wins it. Hall second, Chico third. Blake. McDonald and Corbett. Road Cruiser main event. Matt Harris for MCS. James Howell.
Excuse me. Well, it's just everybody's not supposed to be out here, and they're all nobody's paying attention.
You're more important than us anyway. The camera's more important than us anyway.
Okay, is everybody ready?
I'm not in his way, Bob.
No, only about 4 times as you walk on the camera.
Lake Grand National, Texas, and Slavic, the Cowboy, leading the San Diego Dog, coming out of the turn. New Breeze roll Slavic in Hill with Texas. Todd Slavic out of Texas. In front riding a free agent bike. It's Texas and Hill on a red line. CW in third is Texas. Mongoose rider Eric Group in fourth. Turning it on towards home. Pro Cruiser main event going to Todd Slavic. If he can make it there, Hill putting on a chance to national champion. It's Slavic for free agent. Hill in Texas with Mongoose and Eric Group fourth. 52, 700 main event. Mike Brandt from Florida. Steven Swick from California. Kimberly Martin from Connecticut. Ty Lee Hart from Pennsylvania. Scott Miller from New York. Nick Bungard from Oregon. Mike Sturansky from Pennsylvania. And Philip McGuire from California.
Okay, is everybody ready? Watch the light.
Go, Michael! Go, Michael!
The Titan rider, Nick Bungard, but he's got another Titan rider on his left side, the national champ, Mike Bryant. Bryant now cranking in there. His brother, Mark the Shark, watching on. Number one is Brant Bungard behind him. The 15 behind them, guys. It's Brant McGuire now at third. McGuire going down. Bungard and Brant side by side. Titan, guys, up front side, banking into each other. Brant and Bungard, Florida over Oregon right now. Brant takes it back in control. Michael Brant into the back turn ahead of Nick Bungard. The BC rider out of California in third must be Steven Swick. It's Brant, Bungard, Swick. 1, 2, and 3. Maybe McGuire got back in the third. It was Brant and Bungard, a couple Titans up front. 8:53, 8 and 9-year-old open main event. Joey Barnes from New Jersey. Mike Gregory from Ohio. Bill Sadowski from California. Wes Sear from Indiana. Eddie Nelson Canning from California. Justin A. Kurtz from Florida. Pat Foster from California. And Rocket Rich Hussman, the Hutch rider from Washington.
Hold on, baby. Okay, is everybody ready? Watch the light.
Hutch rider Halsman looking good, but he's got 11. That's the Titan. And Sears going by in midair. Pat Fire Helmet Foster back to second as it's Sear taking it over for Columbus Schwinn. Justin Kurtz now gassing it for Eagles next. Sear, Kurtz, Foster, Halsman into the second turn. Columbus Schwinn out in front of Titan and Eagles next. Sear pushing the pedals hard up the triple jumps. Kurtz now with the big air in second. It's Wes Sear, Justin A. Kurtz, Pat Foster, and Rocket Rich Houseman on the Hutch bike. Columbus Schwinn, Eagles next. Titan 1, 2, 3 as they come down the back straightaway. Wes Sear's going to pull this one up. Oh, he's on the top two, but that gives it to Justin A. Kurtz for Eagles next. Hutch's Rocket Rich Houseman getting second. Pat Foster for Titan third. 8:54, 10 and 11-year-old main event. Brian Moore from Massachusetts. Mark Brandt from Florida. Mitch Watkins from Maryland. Carl Burrow, the Florida rider. Justin Hill from California. Mike Luna from California. Eric Jensen from Illinois. And Timothy Woods from California.
Let him up, right? Okay, is everybody ready? Watch the light.
Right there for CW, number 4, Huck Burrows from Florida on the stud product. Burrows dives it into the first turn. He kicks it right on out of there. This gives the screamer from Jacksonville. Off and into the second turn. Burrows in front for stud. Coming on out of it, it's Burrows, Donnell, Watkins. Your top three with the 13 behind them. That's Brian Moore from Massachusetts. Burrows still in front, sleeks it into the back section. Carl Burrows and Jason Donnell, stud, CW, and profile with the Funway rider. Eric Jensen now up in a fourth. Coming down towards home, it's going to be Burrows on the stud. Donnell second for CW. Jensen back up in there for Funway in the third. 55, 12 and 13-year-old open main event. Hutch rider Robert Zeno from California. Mike Lausman from Kentucky. Trevor Bell from Florida. Mike Carr out of Ohio. Brian Schmidt from California. Kerry Zinzar from New York. Jason Shigeas from California. And Brett Stanis, the other Californian.
Let him up, right? Okay, is everybody ready? Watch the light.
12 and 13-year-old open main event. It's wide open down the first straightaway. Rider number 3, Michael Lausman, almost up front. I guess that's Woods now as they come out of rider number 27. 27S is Jason Chagayas. That's the Californian. Chagayas and Lausman with Mike Carr, the Rockin' Reggie Salino rider in third. Zeno Honor Hutch in fourth. Up and in there, it's Jason Chagayas leading over the doubles. He's got Lausman, the Kentucky free agent rider, in second. Turning it on, turning it towards home. The System 1 kid is Chagayas. Lausman in second for free agent. Zeno and Carr side by side for third. 14-15-year-old open main event. Chris Backus from Washington.
Excuse me, I could go
Robert Swick from California. John Hamilton from Texas. Ronnie Rio from California. Stephen Dillard from California. And Rainer Matthews out of Maryland.
Okay, is everybody ready? Watch the light.
Swick from F&K on the inside. Behind him, the Bennett, former Red Line Factory rider in front right now. The number 5 behind him is John, former Hippie Hamilton on the free agent. It's Swick in front, bleached hair and all. Robert Swick and John Hamilton. Dillard in third. Swick, Hamilton 1 and 2 as they turn it on towards those doubles. Robert Swick, hot gas and into the back straightaway. Swick in front. Has he got a tire mark on his helmet from Carolina or what? It's Swick and Hamilton now. Swick, Hamilton. Hamilton's going to nudge him out on the free agent. Swick second, McPherson, Dillard, Rio.
Feature status.
Flag roller.
NBL flag roller. Need some assistance from Mitch Bonita. Ready tries every angle or isn't an angle that he has in his board yet. He doesn't miss it.
Way I could drive into the trail where I have. Well, I have a 6x10, but I'm getting ready to buy another. I'm getting ready to buy I can't pull it.
Yeah, speaking of main event, there she is. This main event.
Lori Burnett, the executive director of the NBL.
Now we got Benita. She cannot escape the limb.
Benita, the NBL. Mitch Cox, of the Grand National.
Last moto of the day.
Okay, is everybody ready? Watch the light.
Go Tide! Down on everybody, Corbin on the outside, Townsend, Handler, into the turn, the hot rider, Charlie Townsend, Toddler, Corbin trying to get there first, Elwood. It's Handler in front with Corbin right behind him. It's Handler and Corbin into the turn, Griggs and Townsend coming down the straightaway, former world champion swing factory rider, Jamison Handler up and into the triples. Corbin and Griggs now setting up for the doubles. It's Griggs getting the mega air as they hit the back section. Schwinn, Jolly Rancher Murray, Redline, and Hutch. Here comes Corbin and Griggs as they head down to the finish line. Three guys side by side. Any of them could have got it. Griggs, Handler, or Corbin. What a way to end the Hutch Crit Plate Grand National. The NBL Crit Plate and Hutch thank everybody for coming out. Have a safe trip home.